Hello, friends. It is good to see you. It is time. You know what it's time for? It's time for a monthly online tarot meeting, Global Tarot Circle. Right now, we are live streaming, of course, on YouTube, both horizontal and portrait, on Facebook, Twitch, Instagram, where I'm seeing a lot of people joining. So nice to see you. And what did I miss? Twitch? Did I say Twitch? We're streaming in a lot of places. So wherever you are, get ready. We are going to have a lot of fun for the next hour. Stick around if you can. For the first half hour, we will read for one another. So if you have a tarot deck, get your tarot deck. Ness, I see you. You're at work. No deck. That's okay. You can still ask a question. If you don't have a deck with you, you can still participate. But here's how it's going to work. If you have a deck, please let us know where in the world you are and what deck you're using. I'm Christiana Gaudet. I am in Palm City, Florida right now, and I am using Wiser Tarot. So let us know where in the world you are and what deck you're using. What's going to happen is for the next 30 minutes, we will read for one another. And here's how this works. Wherever you are, if you want to put a question in for a reading, go ahead. I will attempt to take them in the order in which I see them. I will pull one card to answer your question. And you know how hard that is for me. I like more than one card. But I will pull one card to answer the question. If you have your deck with you and you want to participate, all you have to do is also pull a card, and you're going to put in the chat the name of the card you got. No, actually, first of all, the name of the person you're reading for. That's really important. The name of the person you're reading for, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. So if you ask a question, it is ideal to be here on YouTube because it's easier to see the comments, but the comments will go across the screen. And so make sure you see everybody's reading for you, not just mine. Now, if you're doing the readings, you're going to discover that I move pretty quickly. And it's much easier to speak than it is to type. And I'm a fast reader. I've been doing this for a long time. So you don't have to feel like you have to do every single reading that I'm doing. Do the ones you want to. Do the ones that make sense to you. Do the ones you feel called to. Do every other one, whatever you like. But this is great practice in doing single card tarot readings. Okay, so good to see all of you here. So let's see. Bean in the Fields, you're baking in beautiful Vermont. Barbie Bird, you're in Toronto with Light Seers and you're going to do some readings. That's fabulous. So glad you're here. Let's see. Who else do we have? Smile Soul 20, so good to see you on Instagram and on YouTube. You're in Connecticut working with the Rider-Waite Tarot. Can't go wrong with that. Okay, let's see. And as other introductions come in, I will, I'll give them. And I just saw one. Let's see. Justine, so great to see you. Thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. You're in Houston with no deck in your hand and stuck in traffic. Well, if you're stuck in traffic, listen, we love you. Keep your hands on the wheel. We're glad you're here. Keeping it real, glad you're in Florida. Where in Florida are you? I do a local tarot meetup in Florida as well, and we're doing it this Sunday if you happen to be anywhere near Palm City. Bean in the Fields, I'm not in Connecticut. Smile Soul 20 is in Connecticut. Hey, Nebulous Goat King, you're good. Where in the world are you, and do you have a tarot deck with you, and what is it? Naline Kalu in Panama City Beach in Florida. Thanks for being a member, using Apprentice Tarot by Ace of Wands. Oh, keeping it real, you're near Tampa, so great. Angel 101, you're in Canada, New Brunswick, Canada, so good to see you. Okay, let's get going with those readings. Anton outside of Greater Toronto using Tarot Illuminati. So nice to see you. Dan Methody, Papa Dan here. Fallon, Nevada. Angelic Hue Oracle by Maria Moss. Cool. Being of the Fields using Pictorial Key Tarot. Hey, Jen Schultz, thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member for more than a year. In West Palm Beach with Robin Wood. Can't complain about that. And of course, Being of the Fields, you've been a member for 2 years. We appreciate you. We appreciate all the members and the moderators. Thanks for being here. We also welcome new viewers, new subscribers. Everybody's welcome. Good to see you. Annie, you're here from Ecuador using your pink plastic rider weight clone from Amazon. Cannot go wrong with that. Welcome, everyone. Let's get going. As I said, I will take these in the order in which I see them. So, Smile Soul 20, you're up first. My question is, what does the universe want me to know? Oh, did I tell you all what was going to happen after the first 30 minutes? The second half of the hour, we do tarot study. So get your tarot study questions ready, and I have some fun things to share with you. Okay, here we go with our reading, starting with Smile Soul 20. We appreciate you. What does the universe want me to know? If you would like to do this reading at Smile Soul 20, the name of the cards you got and your interpretation. Ibanez girl, so good to see you. Thanks for subscribing. Glad you're here. Okay. Smile Soul 20, what does the universe want you to know? The King of Swords reversed. Some people are not trustworthy, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Let's see what other people have to say. Again, if you'd like to do that reading, at Smile Soul 20, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Up next, we have Barbie Bird. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. We appreciate you. I am so sorry to be reading this question and sending you so much love. My grandmother is currently in the hospital. And while I'm not asking for a health reading, I'd love a message of what I should know at this time. I'm not fearing for the worst, but also mentally preparing for what might happen sooner rather than later. Should I try to go to Newfoundland this summer or play it by ear? I'm assuming she is in Newfoundland. Is that the thing to assume? Yeah, Smile Soul 20, I wish it weren't true, but it is. Okay, so if you'd like to do this reading, a message for Barbie Bird about her grandmother. Yeah, she's in Newfoundland. Okay. And, you know, it's one card and there's a lot of questions. What does Barbie need to know? Should she make the trip to Newfoundland this summer to go visit her grandmother? Let's take a look and see if you'd like to do this reading at Barbie Bird, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Let's see what we get. And make sure you put the name of the person, the name of the card, and your interpretation. Okay, Barbie, here we go. I think that your grandmother and the medical team working with her are doing everything that they can to help her. I absolutely think you should make the plan to take the trip. All right, who's next? Christina, so good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. Thanks for using members-only emojis. My question is, what do I need to know right now? All right, if you'd like to do this reading at Christina, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, what does Christina need to know right now? King of Cups reversed. Figure out where you want to put your energy. What do you love? Who do you love? What do you not love? Who do you not love? Try not to put a lot of energy with people, places, or things that aren't doing it for you. You can choose. And again, if you'd like to do this reading, at Christina, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Over on YouTube Vertical, so good to see you, Angel 101. You're a Leo. All right. What are my Leo crushes currently feeling toward me? Okay, so you're a Leo and you have a Leo crush. Right now, no contact. I heard he might be dating someone. All right. If you would like to do this reading at Angel 101, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, let's see. What do we think? There's no contact. He might be dating someone. What are his feelings for you? Five of Cups reversed. I feel like this person has some feelings for you. And I wonder if there is something that happened between the two of you or around that situation that has made him sort of back off. I think he thinks positively about you, but I think there's been something difficult. But this is not a card that really beckons a romance, let's just say. Yeah, Angel 101, there was. So he forgives it, but and still feels good about you, but I don't know that anything will come of it. Okay. And let's see. Where are we? Over on Facebook. Over on Facebook, we've got Lisa Discoli. Good to see you. Hey, Lisa, and anyone who might be local. We have our in-person tarot meetup this Sunday, Panera Bread, Palm City, 4 p.m. Grab your tarot cards and come have some fun. I'm looking at you, Jen Schultz, as well. And anyway, and I think I saw Cheryl here. Cheryl Jefferson, good to see you. Hope to see you Sunday if you can, but thanks for being here today. Appreciate you. Okay. Lisa Discoli, here we are over on Facebook. I'm not being brought back to my teaching job in August. I'm so upset. Why did this happen and when will I get a new job? So that's a lot to do with one card. I'm going to do my best. Let's see what other people do as well. Hey, Jill Watson, good to see you. You back in the US? Watch the screen to see other readings coming for you. And let's see what I can see about this. If you would like to do this reading, at Lisa, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Oh, Jill, it'll be great to see you on Sunday. Okay, at Lisa, the card you got, your interpretation. Why is she not being brought back to her teaching job? Why did it happen? When will she get a new job? Whatever you can come up with there, let's find some information for Lisa. Okay, I don't know why it happened internally, but I feel like spiritually it's a good thing. I'm going to say don't be upset. I'm going to say you'll find a new job soon and it will probably be better. It'll probably be better. Seriously. Let's see what other people have to say. And over on Instagram, Linny B, any romantic relationship interests for me? Okay, if you'd like to do this reading at Linny B, the name of the card you got, your interpretation. Linny, you'll have to watch the screen to see other readings go by, but let me tell you what I see with one card. Any romantic relationship interest for you? Not right that now, this minute. I feel like if you wanted that, you would need to do more to make that happen. Okay. Let's see, where are we? We are at TJ in GA. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Hope you're doing really well. What would be most helpful for me to focus on at this time? If you'd like to do this reading at TJ, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. What would be most helpful for me to focus on at this time? Whatever is most pressing and whatever captures your interest, and it could change quickly. And again, if you'd like to do that reading, at TJ, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Okay. Mediha Ness, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. We really appreciate you. What's going to happen with Audie's job? Okay. If you would like to do this reading at Ness, N-E-S, Ness, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. What's going to happen with her husband's job? I wonder if there's a new job or a promotion here. That's what I wonder. Let's see what other people say. All righty. See. Okay, let's see where we're at. Over on Facebook. Oh, my friend Marissa had a reading with you and highly recommends you. Excellent. Thank you. And thank you, Marissa. My question is that I just got a job offer after hunting for 2 years and now I have anxiety about it. I think I don't want to take it, but I need to. What should I do? I need the money and benefits compared to my current part-time job, but I'm worried I will be unhappy. I can't bear going in every day with a frown. Okay, we're going to do our best with this. So it's one card. I will answer it with one card. And if anyone else wants to do this reading for Christina on Facebook, at Christina B, because we have a couple of Christinas here. At Christina B, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Christina, watch the screen and you'll see some more answers come by. Let's see what I see with one card. What should we do about this job? Should you take it? Will it be really bad? What should happen? What should we do? Hey, Cheryl, I see you over on Instagram as well. So good to see you. And thank you, everyone, for doing readings. I really appreciate it. This is so much fun. It's such a fun group activity. And I so appreciate it. Hey, Crystal, thanks for the like. And thanks for being here. Haven't seen you in a while. Glad you're here. All right, Christina B over on Facebook. I know this is really hard. I think that there are ways that your anxiety is bigger than how much this is going to suck. We also know how easy it is to find a job when you already have a job. So I'm going to say take the job, but keep looking. And when you find a better job that you like better, just leave, right? Don't worry about it. That's what I'm going to say. Let's see what other people have to say. All righty. Okay, just scrolling through, making sure I am catching everyone. Okay, over on Facebook, we've got Anna Rosen. Anna, A-N-A, Anna. Tell me about my singing career. Is it coming for me this year? Will the anxiety dissipate? All right, if you'd like to do this reading, at Anna, A-N-A, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. I think with the Eight of Cups here, I think that you can put a lot of emotion into your singing, and that's a good thing. But I think you have a lot of emotion about your singing career, and that's not a good thing. I think this is not something that comes for you. I think it's something you have to go to. And you're going to have to just do it with the anxiety because the anxiety is with you. And so I think if you want this, you have to go get it. And let's see what other people have to say. Okay, here we go. Let's see who's next. I'm sorry, I am just scrolling through. Keep reading, and let me see what I got. Okay, Justine, I'm up to you, I think. And then I just overscrolled. Give me a minute. There we are. Got you. Okay. Justine, thanks for being a moderator. We appreciate you. My question is, am I on the right track with landing a retail job like the ones I've been applying to and plan to apply to? All right, if you'd like to do this reading, at Justine, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Here we go. Like Justine, with the 9 of Wands, we can see just how much you love working in retail. But yeah, I think it is the right path for now. It's appropriate for now, and you are likely to get a job for now. Let's see what other people have to say at Justine, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Oh, and Christina, you're in Westchester, Pennsylvania, using Earthwoman Tarot tonight. Now, that's a deck I've never heard of and really want to. I hope I remember that. I hope someone texts me and just says, look up Earthwoman Tarot, because how do I not know about a deck with a name like that? That sounds way too good. 64 Amy Penn is up next. What does the universe want me to know? If you'd like to do this reading, at 64 Amy Penn, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Let's see what we got here. Page of Cups reversed. I think there are ways, either personally or professionally or both, that you're not feeling heard, that you're not feeling seen, and that feels bad. So make sure that you see yourself, and make sure that the important people in your life are seeing you and listening to you, and I'm sure the situation will change over time. And again, if you'd like to do this reading, at 64 Amy Penn, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Oh, Nebulous Goat King, you have the holographic Rider-Waite. That's such a good deck. Oh my gosh. Okay. Just checking. All right, let's see what we got. Here we go. I'm seeing all of you doing readings, and it just warms my heart. It warms my heart. There, I see you, Cheryl Jefferson. So good to see you. Hope to see you on Sunday. Imy. I just got into a fight 2 times with my colleagues. They say I'm toxic and complain a lot and tell the manager. Do you think I will get fired? Because I'll be back in on Friday, and I don't know yet what will happen. Ooh, that's tough. Okay, let's take a look. If you'd like to do this reading, at Imy, the name of the card you got, and your interpretation. Let's see. Will you get fired? I think you'll at least get a talking to, but I feel like some of the people who are treating you this way are whatever they're calling you, that's them. They're oh gosh, they don't have faces. Ugh, no. Okay, Imy, I don't know that this is going to rise to getting fired, because I think some of the other people that are complaining also have complaints against them. I think it's more the environment. Okay, so Ness looked up Earthwoman Tarot. Beautiful, but they don't have faces. I do not like it when they don't have faces. Oh, okay. Oh, Lisa, you're going to really try and come on Sunday. That is fabulous. Excellent. Okay, here we go. Okay, see a lot of great readings happening. Looking for the questions. Jen Schultz, I see you. Oh, this is a good one. I love this one. Okay, Jen Schultz, thanks for being a member for more than a year. My question, will our meet and greet with the new dog work out? Let's take a look. You might need to give it time, and depending on like how urgent the adoption is, like it might not be a fit, or you might need to give it time. Let's see what other people have to say. If you'd like to do this reading, at Jen, Jen, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, please. Will the meet and greet with the new dog work out? I did not get the most positive card. I feel like the dog has had some trauma in the past, and that needs to be taken into account. Hey, Twin 250 Kathy, did you want to ask a question? I've got a question over here on Instagram. Mountain Cavalier. As a painter, I'm starting a new series on the shell. That seems great. How's this new direction? If you'd like to do this reading, At Mountain Cavalier, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Oh, Von Ray, I probably did miss you. I'll run back and get you. Okay, Mountain Cavalier, as a painter, starting a new series. How's this new direction? It's going to bring up a lot of emotions for you. And it has a shelf life. Like, you're going to like this for a period of time, and it's going to be very healing for you and for the people who view it. But it will have a beginning and an end. That's how I see it. Okay. Now, going back to Von Ray. Where are you? Did I miss you? I think I might have done. Hang on a minute. I'm looking for you. We'll see. Von Ray, did I miss you? Ah, okay. I got it. I did miss your question. Thank you, Von Ray. All right. Mountain Cavalier, you are very welcome. Okay. Von Ray, thanks for being a member for more than 3 years. I have lost a lot of motivation to write. I haven't written since early last month. How can I find the motivation? If you would like to do this reading, at Von Ray, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, how can she get back the motivation to write? Go people watching and make up stories about them. Seriously, go people watching and let the weird things that people are doing inspire you. Dan, take good care. Thank you so much. Okay, let's see. Oh, Nebulous Goat King, you're in Sanford, Florida. Very good. All right, so we are scrolling through and looking for the next readings. If anyone feels like they might have been missed, let me know. We're going to do Medium That Rocks next. Medium That Rocks, thanks for being a member for more than a year. My cat Mahi is still with us. Oh my goodness. We know Mahi has been really sick. Okay, Trey, yeah, I think you're next too. I agree. Okay, so Medium That Rocks. My cat Mahi is still with us, but not sure if she will bounce back. A card for Mahi. Okay, what do we think? We thought last week that Mahi was going to need to cross the Rainbow Bridge, and yet Mahi is still here. What do we think? Okay, if you'd like to do this reading at Medium That Rocks, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, what do we think? You know, you have to be prepared for anything. But this, to me, is inspiring. I'm not sure Mahi's done. Let's be hopeful. I see some energy there. Okay, who is next? It is Trey Cameron. So good to see you. Thanks for being a member for more than 2 years. May I please have a message from Spirit? Of course. Okay. If you'd like to do this reading at Trey, Trey, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Trey, between you and me, you know who this is and what she represents, and she is with you. And just want you to know, she is with you. And as much as you may not feel peaceful right now, she is here to bring you peace. Okay. Zach, good to see you. Any revelations, gifts, graces, or allowances coming my way? If you'd like to do this reading, at Zach, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. There could be a lot of things coming your way, Zach, and some of them may be difficult. And sometimes those difficult things are the blessings. So as you're dealing with something difficult, find the blessing within it. And if you'd like to do this reading at Zach, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Scrolling down. Okay, A-OK. So good to see you. I love your name. Oh, I see. That's a reading for the husband's job. I thought that was a question. But if you do have a question, happy to do it. Christine Hallowell, good to see you. Thanks for being a member. Thanks for using members only emojis. We're doing you now. You're in California. That's fabulous. And your question, what do your ancestors want you to know? If you would like to do this reading, at Christine Hallowell, make it Christine H, because now we have 3 Christines here. At Christine H, the name of the card you got and your interpretation, what do your ancestors want you to know that you are doing a really good job? Working at all the things you need to do, and it's all going to pay off. Oh, Mixuir, so sorry to hear this. We will get to you in a minute, but I see you coming in. Okay. Let's see. Okay, did Zach. Okay. Karina Gallant, good to see you. How will my money be over the summer months? Am I on the right path forward financially? All right, if you'd like to do this reading, at Karina, that's Corena, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. Your money will be there, but you'll have to work for it, and it won't be as much as you want, but it'll be there. It'll be there. Okay. Hang on one second here. Okay. Scrolling through. Thank you, everyone, for doing readings. The next one I see is Creative Diva. Good to see you. What path will allow me to transition quickly while still aligning with my deeper purpose and fulfillment? All right, if you'd like to do this reading, at Diva, D-I-V-A, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The key is you have to be moving yourself forward in every way, Creative Diva. It's not one path, it's many all at once and making it work together. Don't focus in too hard. Okay. And Jamie is next. Will I be laid off in the coming months? If you'd like to do this reading, at Jamie, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The Wheel of Fortune reversed, it's possible. You should be prepared for that possibility. And let's see. Okay, perfect. We've got, let's see, who have I missed? I have missed, why aren't I seeing you here? Okay, hang on one second. I'm going back to Mixuir. Michelle in Toronto. Looking for you. Mixuir, Michelle, thanks so much for being a member. A friend of mine died by suicide. Would love a card for him and some prayers from the village for him generally. If you would like to do this, at Mixuir, the name of the card you got and your interpretation. The star, Michelle Mixuir, the message is about healing. This person is finding their healing where they are. So there is that. Oh, Jen, you had a meet and greet with a dog last week that was not a match with the current dogs. We're hoping this weekend goes better. It may or may not. It may or may not. All right, my friends. Oh, Cheryl, good to see you. Thanks for the like. My friends, it is now time to sort of switch over to tarot study mode, where we're going to talk about, hang on one second here. Okay, where we're going to talk about tarot. Is there a tarot card that you don't understand and want to learn more about? I did you. We did you. We did you, and we said that you would not probably get fired. We did you. Okay. Oh, Cherise, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We are just moving on over right now to tarot studies, so stick around. What questions do you all have about tarot? Is there a tarot deck you have a question about, a tarot spread, a tarot card, tarot techniques, a tarot reading that you did not understand? It is time for us to do some tarot study. What do I think of the Queen of Cups? Trey, great. So interestingly, the Queen of Cups is my native court card because I identify as female. I am certainly an adult, and I'm born under the sign of Scorpio, which is a water card, a water sign. So by nature, I am the Queen of Cups. So I have to kind of like her because she is me. So I'm trying to find her for you. When I see her in a reading, if she's a person, I think of her as being sensitive, poetic, intuitive, creative in a certain way, but definitely emotional and compassionate. Definitely. When I see her to describe a situation, it is a situation that is very emotionally charged. When I see it as advice, I see it as, your happiness matters. Your feeling matters. What's going on with you and your heart matters. It's time to nurture your heart. It's time to nurture your emotional well-being. Those are off the top of my head things I see about the Queen of Cups. Do other people have other things they want to share about the Queen of Cups? Tag it Queen of Cups. And what are your thoughts, Trey? What do you think? And anyone else, and any other cards we need to talk about. Now, I had a couple of things I wanted to share with you. I had the pleasure of having lunch with Ciro Marchetti today, and he gave me this. This is a book, obviously, that you can get from his website, I guess ciromarchetti.com. And it is his whole story as a tarot artist, as someone who had never really known about tarot. His whole introduction to tarot was, have you ever thought about designing a tarot deck? And so this is available. And it's pretty great if you happen to be interested in an artist's process. This is great. So I did want to show that to you. Right, Trey, going by the Golden Dawn, Queens are water, and I do that. I use the Golden Dawn Association, I think. Let me tell you the associations I use, and you tell me if I'm using the Golden Dawn Associations. I think pages are earth, night is air, queens, water, kings, fire. That's how I do it. Is that Golden Dawn? I don't know. I know there are other associations, but that's how I do it. So yeah, water of water is pretty intense. I agree. So let's see. Ness, I tend to give the negative meanings to reversed cards. Like Emperor, if it's reversed, I could think it's the a-hole version of it. Is that a good approach or too simplistic? Oh, interesting. I think it's too simplistic. I think making every reversed card negative leaves out a bunch of stuff. Oh, Trey, so I am using the Golden Dawn thing. That is good to know. Thank you. Being in the Fields, I do not do negatives for reversals. For me, it totally depends on the card. Like for the Emperor, yeah, it could be the a-hole version. But if it's the Tower reversed, I'm grateful for the reversal because I think it lessens the impact of the Tower. Three of Swords, much rather see that reversed. The same, like for the Three of Swords, I feel like it puts it in the past. So for me, a reversal can be an opposite. It can be a force or a resistance. It can be too much or too little of that energy. It can be that you don't like it or you like it too much. It can put it in the past or in the future. All of those possibilities. So yeah, I personally think it's way too simple to just do one thing with reversals because it's going to be different for each card in each situation. Ashley, good to see you. I am often confused with the Lover's card. I know it's not always about love or relationships. How should one interpret it when it shows up in a reading? That's so smart, Ashley. Good job. That's a hard one. Because, yeah, it is the freaking Lovers, for gosh sakes. And, like, let's see what Chiro did with the Lovers. Because Chiro made some sexy lovers. Like, one of the criticisms I think Chiro gets is, like, some people feel like his cards are almost, like, too sexy. And so here are some of the Lovers images from Chiro's Lovers cards. And you can see there's only one here that is more traditional. He is doing a lot of the modern stuff where the lovers are really into each other. And sometimes, like, I was teaching a tarot class, it was Spiral Tarot. I was teaching a class specifically on Spiral Tarot. And one of the students looking at the Lover's card was like, looks like they're doing it. And that's been modern tarot. But if you look at earlier images of the Lovers, we remember that the Lovers belongs to Gemini. Gemini is an air card. If it's the Lovers and it's about romance or sexy time or love romantically, wouldn't that be cups? Wouldn't that be wands? You know, water or fire? Sure. Why air? Why swords? Well, when we think about it in terms of a relationship, I think it makes a lot of sense because, like, we've never made bad decisions in relationships, have we? No one has ever made a bad relationship decision. No. I mean, think about it. What is air? Ha, Jen Schultz, cards too sexy? Adds to cart. So if you think about air is going to be about thought. It's going to be decision making. It's going to be communication. It's going to be choices. And what's happening in this card? He is looking at her. She's looking at the angel. They're not even choosing each other. And so when you see this card, it can talk about a great relationship. It really can. But it can also talk about the decisions of what do I want in my life and what do I not want in my life, and how do I communicate that? Oh, Trey, the relationship with the Devil card and the Lovers card is really interesting. And Barbie's like, Lovers, total air sign, choices, values related to Mercury. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Medium That Rocks. This is a good example of reversals. I see the King of Wands reversed as someone who is dynamic but lacking confidence. I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Barbie Bird, I'm working on a database for all the cards and their astrological counterparts. I love that. I got super inspired last week. That is inspiring. That is fabulous, and I love it. Okay, so I'm going to look for the Devil. Let's have that conversation. And I know we've not been doing the newsletter recap recently because my Thursdays are no longer good for broadcasting because of 2 small children. But did anyone read the newsletter today? And does anyone have comments on my topic, Everything is an Oracle? Let me know. I'd love to talk about that too if you read it and have comments. So now, hang on, I'm looking for the Devil. We're going to do it. I got to find the Devil. There we are. Okay. Ashley's like, fascinating. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, let's look at these 2 cards together. Numerologically, they are the same. Barbie Bird, Lovers and the Devil. It's like, how can we make better choices that are aligned to our best interests? Seriously. They're both They're 6, right? 1 plus 5 is 6, and this is 6. They're both 6 cards. So It's interesting the way Waite and Smith illustrated them because they're very similar. They're the same characters, and they're both meant to reference Adam and Eve. So they're both Adam and Eve. Here we have an angel, here we have a devil. And it's really Levi's sabbatic goat is what this is, or the Knights Templar Baphomet is what we're really looking at here. And it's interesting because the devil is an earth card, the lovers is an air card. And yes, they can both speak of, make better decisions, because the devil is like, what do you want to attach yourself to? And honestly, that question works for both of these cards. Both of these cards, to me, ask the question, what do you want to attach yourself to? However, with the devil, there's a recognition that there is definitely a price, and it may not be a price you're willing to pay. Oh, did I say that badly, Bean of the Fields? Yes, 1 + 5 is 6, the devil, yes. So there is like a real connection and similarity in these cards. Right. How do you want to be known and viewed, right? Now, here's where it goes off the rails for me, where I don't see similarities. Like addiction, strongly here, right? But maybe the decision, like the first time you did the drug, here, when you're addicted, here. But they are sort of mirrored images of each other. And my question is, what does this teach us about romantic love relationships? Like, obviously, when we talk about love spiritually and in life, Being in the Field, say more. I want to see more about that. I think the lovers can be about addiction too. Please say more. I'm definitely interested in hearing that. So we've all made bad relationship decisions at some point in our life, I would think. Being in the Fields, I think the lovers can be about codependence. Interesting. I never have seen it that way. I would see that more here, but if that works for you, that works. That works. Hey, Dark Wizard Thomas, so good to see you over on TikTok. Thanks for being here. Things that look like love can be more sinister. You just said a mouthful. Yes, yes, yes. So very true. Barbie Bird, the lovers is what keeps us in harmony. Interesting, yeah. So there's a whole thing here about what we choose in our lives, right? Barbie Bird, devil, what keeps us in disharmony with ourselves and others. So now let's take it a step further, recognizing that this is toward the end of the first septenary, and this is the gatekeeper, the first card of the third and final septenary. So this is the gatekeeper of spiritual enlightenment. You got to get through this guy. You got to get through the devil before you can get to spiritual enlightenment. How do you see the differences there? Hey, Shristi, so good to see you. Thanks for being here. We were doing readings earlier, but now we're doing tarot study. You are welcome to stay. We're glad you're here. And Amy Amberhart, so nice to see you over on Insta. So, the devil asks us to confront our shadow selves. The lovers, I think, asks us to have good self-esteem. Like, I think both of these cards can speak of our relationship to ourselves. This is saying, treat yourself like you love yourself. And this is saying, deal with that shadow self. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Trey, the devil speaks of the most negative aspects of energetic exchanges between humans, and the lovers the more positive ones. Would you agree with that? Hang on, maybe. Dark Wizard Thomas, maybe it's less about differences and more about learning to live with our whole self. Damn straight. I love that. Medium that rocks, temptations and overcoming life's challenges. Barbie Bird reminds me of my dreams about how you will go through pain before you find healing. Christine Halliwell, good to see you. To me, it means we have the choice to free ourselves from addictions of all types, choosing to let go of attachments, learning to detach, also choosing what will heal you. So here is the question. Okay, Maria, good to see you. If it's about tarot, yes. If it's for a tarot reading, no. We do readings in the first half, and in the second half, we do tarot study. So the next time you can ask a question would be Saturday for the Saturday Psychic Sampler. All right, so here we go. Here's my question to you about the devil. Is the devil always saying there's something we need to get rid of? I would say no. And this is where I'm coming to you, Trey, where you say the devil speaks of the most negative aspects of energetic exchange. I'm going to say 8 times out of 10, absolutely yes. But those 2 times out of 10 are really significant because the devil also speaks to you're going to care for your infirmed loved one. That's a very devil thing. Having a baby is a very devil thing. There are times that we absolutely and knowingly look at an attachment that we must make to take care of someone, to do something hard. And that is the devil too. So I would say the devil is not always negative, but it's always hard. That's my take. What do you think? What do you think? Now, sometimes it can be having fun. And, you know, that's a new one for me as of like the past 5 years. Like I never would have seen that when I was younger. Never, never, never. Now I get it. But again, it could be fun with some consequences. Being in the fields, I think the Lovers asks us to use a litmus test on our own. The devil does indeed beg for our shadow to be recognized. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Yeah. Jen, in the imagery, the devil's hands are showing as above, so below, but the angel in the Lovers is not grounded. So interesting. Right. And again, air and earth. But interesting because who else has that hand position? Of course, the magician. The difference being that the devil is also giving a blessing. So it's interesting. It's an interesting thing. Moderation is key. The devil is ambiguous. So, you know, the bottom line is there are no tarot police, right? We all have our own relationships with the cards. We all have, you know, so how I see the cards may not be how you see the cards, and that's okay. It's operational. If you're getting great readings the way you see the cards, then you're great. But one of the things I love about these kinds of gatherings, either in person or online, is that we get to hear each other's takes on the cards. And in doing that, we learn and grow. You know, I probably add new keywords to different cards at least once a week. And, you know, over, 30 years of professional reading, almost 40 years of study, it grows. It grows. And our understanding of the cards grows. And I think that's a good thing. Medium that rocks. Lovers can be the hopes we have when we're romanticizing, but the devil is after you jump in and become trapped into something you didn't think it through. Right. Now, I have seen the Lovers work out. Like, archetypally, the Lovers, here's a word for you. I'm going to type it in because I'm not even sure how to spell it, and you're going to ask. Yeah, there it is. I typed it in. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. No, I don't even know. Can you? Yeah, I did. The word is syzygy. Syzygy. Is that not like the coolest word? How many people are learning a new word right now? Syzygy. What is syzygy? It is the divine couple. Archetypally, the Lovers is the syzygy. Who is the first? Aha, Trey, I know it because I'm an astrologer. Love it, love it, love it. I'm so glad that you do. Barbie Bird, go get your laundry. Good to see you. So the lovers can speak of a divine relationship. It could be like a soul relationship. But let's think about divine relationships that we can think of in history and literature and myth. Okay, and that's okay, right now, chat in the names of divine couples that you can think of. And we're going to see how many of them had happy endings. We're starting with Adam and Eve. Did they have a happy ending? They did not. Who else? Who else are divine couples? Romeo and Juliet? Happy ending? No. Who else? Anthony and Cleopatra? Happy ending? I think not. So it is interesting. It is interesting. Right, these karmic relationships. Exactly, karmic relationships. And so I'm going to say that the lovers does not negate the possibility of a happy ending, but neither does it guarantee it. Not at all. Oh, David and Bathsheba, good one. Venus of the Fields, conjunction. Orbit of the moon. When the moon lies in a straight line with the sun and the earth, the configuration of the sun, moon, and earth are in a straight line. Trey, all of the majors speak of, well, major stuff and thus more karma, so the lovers isn't always a fun time. Right, Medium That Rocks, Romeo and Juliet. Absolutely. Absolutely. So I can't believe it, but we are down. Medium That Rocks, are there any couples? Not sure what your question is. Can you clarify that question? We are down to our last 3 minutes. So it is now time. I know that went quick, right? It is now time for some shameless self-promotion. If you've got anything you want people to know about, a YouTube channel, a website, a blog post, a Patreon, whatever, put it in the chat, please. And if you go back for it, remember it takes 24 hours for the chat to show up again on YouTube. And if you're somewhere other than YouTube and you want to see the chat, come to YouTube. What can I tell you? I am available for readings. There are links right in the description. I can tell you that. I can also tell you that we are having our local tarot meetup this coming Sunday, 4 p.m., Panera Bread in Palm City. I hope you join us. That's a 2-hour event. We have so much fun. It's a lot like this, but in person. Any couples where it ended okay? You know, that's an interesting question. Can we think of a story, a divine couple that ended happily? Oh, Bean of the Fields, the StaarCon Lounge. Yeah, StaarCon 5 tickets are still available. Why would you want one? Because the AfterGlow is going strong. There is a link right in the description to get a StaarCon 5 ticket and to join the StaarCon 6 mailing list. All right. My friends, I appreciate you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of our global village. Karina's like, no. Smile Soul 20, yes, absolutely. Oh, The Notebook. I have not seen The Notebook nor read the book, but maybe The Notebook has a happy ending. I'm going to say, and don't come at me because obviously we do not like J.K. Rowling, but I'm going to say Harry Potter. I'm going to say Harry Potter and Ginny Weasley would be a couple that had a happy ending. So, yeah, I think there are stories where people do live happily ever after or happy for now, certainly. And I certainly think it happens in life. My friends, Thank you for being here. Thanks to the members, the moderators. Thanks for the new subscribers. I really appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of our digital village. Have a great evening. I'll be back Friday with your Friday weekly wrap up. Make sure you read the newsletter. Let me know your thoughts on it and take really good care. Have a fabulous evening, everyone.